you're going to get stuck due to the fact that your heroes are going to be quite weak, and in order for you to level them up, you're going to need a lot of these stones, the MST stones. So please come over here every time you're going to have enough gemstones and buy these things, because you're going to need them. One more thing, don't go and fight the boss until you have collected all of the resources, because if you will fight the boss, you will lose all of the resources that you have not collected until then. So definitely you do not want to do that. Welcome guys to Idle Games TV, and we're going to check out Legions of Chaos over here. Now, an interesting idle RPG. Definitely, if you have played it, let me know in the comments below how far did you reach, because the campaign is going to take you a while. So you're going to need to reach stage 2100 in order for you to unlock different kind of things in this game. Won't have that time to play that much, but let me know if you have reached that further. So obviously you're going to have different kind of heroes from different kind of factions. You're going to be able to do a lot of summons, and obviously you're going to be able afterwards to start them up. Obviously go into the campaign. You're going to have the Tower of Infinity over here. Basically this is where you're going to be able to collect a lot of resources. This is an endless tower, like in all idle RPG games, the same idea. So as you can see, you're going to be able to have up to 6 heroes in this game. You're going to have the ones in the front, in the middle, and in the back row, obviously. Now these are my best heroes that I have until now, so please bear with me. So obviously when you're going to go, basically it has an automatic thing. So the automatic thing is the fact that you're going to see that your heroes are going to go further and further if they're going to be able to pass that specific level, and that's going to be awesome. So you're just going to need to leave your phone on, and it will do the thing if your heroes have enough strength in them. So you do definitely need to come from time to time in order for you to level them up a bit. Start them if you have different kind of offers for that as well, and that's how you're going to be able to obviously advance further in the tower and also in the campaign. Now the campaign mode, the same idea. You're going to be able to change the lineup every time over there when you're not going to have a fight, so please keep that in mind. You're going to have the hero part over here. So as you can see, different kind of rarities. I have SS ones and SSS ones. Obviously if they are rare, they are better. You're going to be able to start them up 5 stars, 6 stars, 10 stars, and so on. Obviously if you're going to start them up, and obviously if they're going to have different kind of rarities, they're going to be even better, and so on. So the same idea like in all idle RPGs. Let's go back to the city over here. I am defeated. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bear with me guys. So in the campaign, the same idea. You're going to need to fight 2-3 stages depending until you're going to be able to reach the boss. When you're going to fight the boss, if you're not going to be able to pass the boss, like for example I'm stuck over here, you're going to see that the fight repeats itself. So basically you're going to fight with the previous monsters, and afterwards you're going to encounter again the boss, and so on. So it's an endless thing, and you will not be able to move forward. So although in this game you're going to be able to put your heroes in different kind of positions, you're going to see that eventually they're going to end up on the same thing, in the same spot, my bad. So it's not going to be helpful if you're going to move them in different kind of spots. But let's go back, let's go outside. You're going to see that you're going to have a problem with the buttons in this game. So you're going to have a problem with the back option. You're going to have the hunter hut over here. Now this is basically an event. You're just going to need to go over here, and depending on what you're going to find on your way, you're going to be able to collect a lot of resources or fight with different kind of enemies. Like for example over here, I'm just going to jump into this fight and let's see if I'm going to be able to survive it. Often you're going to see that these similar idle RPG games are quite the same, only the graphics quite differs. So if you have played this one, let me know in the comments below how further did you reach. Didn't saw so many active players in this game, too bad for that, but what can you do? Don't forget about the Hall of Heroes over here. So this is where you're going to be able to start up your heroes. This is the main idea. So over here you're going to have different kind of factions that you're going to be able to find. You're going to be able to summon a lot of things. The smithy over here, don't forget to come over here and combine all. This is how you're going to be able to enhance your equipment. And in the smithy over here, the suit craft. Now don't forget about this part. If you're going to have suitable items, like for example the stones, you're going to be able to level up your equipment. And obviously if they're going to have specific suits, you're going to have even more bonuses out of it. So that's going to be really helpful for you. Now let's go over here in the campaign, achievement heroes inventory. Now from time to time come over here, hit combine all. This is how you're going to be able to get your heroes from the shards that you already have in your campaign. In the castle part where you're going to see it, if you're going to click the level contract, basically this is where you're going to be able to borrow your level to the other heroes as well. So you're going to need to level up only 5 main heroes, and obviously the other ones you're going to be able to place them over here, and they're going to take out the lowest hero level. That's like in all other RPGs the same idea, so please keep that in mind. Okay, it's not going to be that hard. Obviously you're going to need to play it quite a lot. As you can see, quite a lot of things for me to unlock. The arena, obviously PvP fights and so on. You're going to have let's say an endless quest, well up to 80 quests over here, and basically it jumps me into the campaign, and I'm not going to be able to pass it because we already have this fight. So I'm going to get outside, but please keep in mind, if you do not know what to do, go over there with that thing, and it's going to be the easiest way. Now over here the summoning part, let's summon, okay, S thing, let's see which S. Okay, SS, okay, not that good, but let's summon something with gemstones and let's see what we're going to get. When you're going to see yellow, it's an S thing, so every time you're not going to see yellow from the first second, you're not going to get, I mean, come on, you're weak, one more and that's it. No, nothing over here. Okay, but don't forget that you're going to need a lot of heroes in order for you to start the other ones up, so definitely is going to be helpful. The honor summoning over here, these are going to be the weakest heroes that you can get your hands on. And the common part over here, let's see, so weak. Okay, now don't forget that you're going to need to get amethyst or whatever, so you're going to need to go into the market and try to buy the 1 hour and 4 hours, because you're going to get stuck due to the fact that your heroes are going to be quite weak, and in order for you to level them up, you're going to need a lot of these stones, the amethyst stones. So please come over here every time you're going to have enough gemstones and buy these things, because you're going to need them. Believe me, this is how I have passed through these levels. This was really helpful. You're going to have a lot of events, obviously. If you're going to play it, you're going to see that you're going to have a lot of events that you can participate in, and obviously depending on how much did you play, you're going to get your hands on different kind of offers, different kind of rewards that are going to be quite helpful for you. And obviously if you're going to play it even more than I did, you're going to be able to go further and further. Now please keep in mind that I didn't play that much, so if you have played it more and you do know better tips, let us know in the comments below. Honestly, just played it for a couple of days. Similar things like in all other RPGs. Oh, over here, this new event with the dices, I mean, come on, I saw that most of the other RPGs, even the oldest ones that didn't had this event in it, started putting this thing in it. I don't know which one was first, but I think Idle Heroes, if I'm not mistaken, was the first game that had this kind of event, and afterwards everybody started playing this game, this event, my bad. So obviously endless thing, not endless, only 10 positions that you're going to be able to have. You're going to be able to choose different kind of paths, and you're going to have up to 1 week in order for you to get at the end. Now obviously a lot of rewards. You can put real money in the game. Obviously it's going to be up to you if you're going to place real money or not. Didn't play that much, as I said. Let me know in the comments below how further did you reach. As you can see, I'm going to say it one more time, 2100 for you to unlock everything over here. So a lot of things. Now one more thing, guys, in the event hall. Now this is where you're going to have all the events. Okay, so the snow area, you're going to have one main hero that you're going to be able to send him over here, as you can see, and collect a lot of rewards. Over here you're definitely going to get amnesty, a lot of hero shards. If you're going to fight some heroes and you're going to get some of your heroes killed, come over here and revive them. Interesting thing, don't bother if you're not going to be able to go further and further. This thing will reset 2 days, if I'm not mistaken, 3 days, I don't know exactly how much, but please keep that in mind. Every time try to come over here and collect all of those resources, because you're going to need them. And obviously if you're going to collect them, you're going to be able to level up your heroes, you're going to be able to progress in the campaign. That's the main idea. Try to collect all of the resources, and one more thing, don't go and fight the boss until you have collected all of the resources, because if you will fight the boss, you will lose all the resources that you have not collected until then. So definitely you do not want to do that. It happened to me a couple of times, and definitely I did want to mention this thing. So it's going to be quite easy, but please don't hurry, okay? It's not a hurry thing. Do not need to hurry, sorry. So let's go back over here, marketplace, event. So the explorers over here, the same idea, kind of the same idea. Okay, yes, what is it over here? I'm going to pick you. Okay, so over here, floor 1, as you can see, the same idea as I mentioned. Try to collect everything and just go and fight the boss if you can. If not, definitely you will need to fight some of the enemies over here in order for you to pass in different kind of sectors, but it's going to be easy. As I mentioned, the same idea like in all idle RPGs, not that hard. Now watch out over here, because you're going to have up to 4 events. The random event over here is the thing with energy, so you're going to be able to collect energy from different kind of events in this game as well, and you're going to be able to consume it over here. Every 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken, this thing will reset, and you're going to be able to come and collect and buy different kind of things from the shop and so on. So depending on how much did you play, obviously you're going to be able to progress further and further and further. Just come, collect, upgrade your heroes, try to pass 2-3 levels in the campaign in order for you to get more resources out of it. Now over here you're going to have the fast rewards, so please try at least the first one. Keep in mind that it's free. Definitely you do want that, and depending on how much will you stay in the game, you're going to see that you're going to have different kind of rewards if you stayed online. Now guys, until next time, take care. Don't forget to watch out for all of those events, quite a lot of events, and obviously a lot of offers for you to place real money in the game. So if you're going to put real money in the game, definitely you're going to have an advantage. It's going to be up to you. Let me know in the comments below how far did you reach, and obviously if you have better tips, let us know. Drop some comments with other idle games that you have played similar with this one, doesn't matter. The Hall of Heroes over here, don't forget, this is where you're going to start up your heroes. And one more thing guys, the hero transfer over here, if you're going to have enough roots or branches, whatever they are called, you're going to be able to change your heroes over here, and you're going to have the possibility to get, even though it's a small chance, so let's see over here, 4 stars and 5 stars can be replaced. You're going to be able to get, when using an SS hero for replacement, the chance of it being replaced with an SS hero increases dramatically, and the chance of it being replaced with an SSS increases slightly. So please keep in mind that you're going to be able to have a small chance, but still a chance to get a rarer hero, but from the same faction, okay? So watch out for that. Definitely this is where you're going to be able to consume a lot of those branches in order for you to do that. Now guys, until next time, take care. Don't forget to subscribe, complete your daily tasks over here. Not that hard. Similar things like in all idle RPGs, it's not going to be that hard for you. Please give this game a try, and if you had, let us know how far did you reach. Obviously a lot of stages in this game, and as I mentioned, not that hard, because you're going to have the auto progress option, so it's going to be awesome. Don't forget in the market over here, every time you're going to have the possibility to buy the amnesty. Definitely is going to be really cool for you, and go and try to use it, because if you're going to use it, you're going to get even more experience points that you're going to be able to use on your heroes, so on and so on. So please keep that in mind. Now guys, be safe out there. Bye.